Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Before recitation, I'll give you some detail about Surah Yaseen. Yaseen is the 36th Surah of Quran. It has total of 83 verses and it has 5 ruku. Regarding the timing and contextual background of the supposed revelation, it is an earlier Meccan surah, which means it is believed to have been revealed in Mecca instead of later in Medina. There is an hadith regarding Surah Yaseen by Hazrat Muhammad. He said, whoever recites Yaseen once, Allah will record the reward of reciting the Quran 10 times. It's in Tirmizi 281 2/A. In a nutshell, Surah Yaseen is undoubtedly one of the most revered, prestigious, and benefits bringing surah of Quran. Therefore, if a Muslim wishes to attain benefits of all kind from Quran recitation, then it is imperative that he or she makes recitation of Surah Yaseen a part of everyday life. In this regard, memorization of Surah Yaseen can help a great deal with regards to its recitation. Let's move towards the recitation of Surah Yaseen with its English translation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yaseen والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب وبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Yaseen, by the wise Quran. Indeed, you, O Muhammad, are from among the messengers, on a straight path. This is a revelation of the exalted in might, the merciful, that you may warn a people whose forefathers were not warned, so they are unaware. Already the word has come into effect upon most of them, so they do not believe. Indeed, we have put shackles on their necks, and they are to their chins, so they are with heads kept aloft. And we have put before them a barrier and behind them a barrier, and covered them so they do not see. And it is all the same for them, whether you warn them or do not warn them, they will not believe. You can only warn one, who follows the message and fears the most merciful unseen. So give him good tidings of forgiveness and noble reward. Indeed, it is we who bring the dead into life and record what they have put forth and what they have left behind. And all things we have enumerated in a clear register. واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. And present to them an example, the people of the city, when the messengers came to it. When we sent to them too, but they denied them. So we strengthened them with a third. And they said, indeed, we are messengers to you. They said, you are not, but human beings like us. And the most merciful has not revealed a thing. You are only telling lies. They said, our Lord knows that we are messenger to you, and we are not responsible except for clear notification. They said, indeed, we consider you a bad omen. If you do not desist, we will surely stone you, and there will surely touch you from us a painful punishment. They said, your omen is with yourself. It is because you were reminded. Rather, you are transgressing people. And there came from the farthest end of the city a man. Running, he said, O my people, follow the messengers. Follow those who do not ask of you any payment, and they are rightly guided. وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغن عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون يا حسرة على الإبعاد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محذرون وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجناها منها حبا فمنه يأكلون وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. And why should I not worship He who created me and to whom you will be returned? Should I take other than Him false deities, while if the Most Merciful intends for me some adversity, their intercession will not avail me at all, nor can they save me. Indeed, I would then be in manifest error. Indeed, I have believed in your Lord, so listen to me. It was said, enter paradise. He said, I wish my people could know of how my Lord has forgiven me and placed me among the honored. And we did not send down upon him, his people after him, any soldiers from the heaven, nor would we have done so. It was not but one shout, and immediately they were extinguished. How regretful for the servants! There did not come to them any messenger except that they used to ridicule him. Have they not considered how many generations we destroyed before them, that they to them will not return? And indeed, all of them will yet be brought present before us. And a sign for them is the dead earth. We have brought it to life, and brought forth from it grain, and from it the eat. And we placed therein gardens of palm trees and grapevines, and caused to burst forth therefrom some springs, that they may eat of his fruit, and their hands have not produced it. So will they not be grateful? سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لها لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توطية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون ونفخ في السور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا وما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. Exalted is he who created all pears from what the earth grows, and from themselves, and from that which they do not know. And a sign for them is the night. We remove from it the light of day, so they are left in darkness. And the sun runs on course towards its stopping point. That is the determination of the exalted in might the knowing. And the moon we have determined for its phases until it returns, appearing like the old date stalk. It is not allowable for the sun to reach the moon, nor does the night overtake the day, but each in an orbit is swimming. And a sign for them is that we carried their forefathers in leaden ship, and we created for them from the likes of it that which they write. And if we should will, we could drown them. Then no one responding to a cry would there be for them, nor would they be saved, except as a mercy from us and provision for a time. But when it is said to them, beware of what is before you and what is behind you. Perhaps you will receive mercy. And no sign comes to them from the signs of their Lord, except that they are from it turning away. And when it is said to them, spend from that which Allah has provided for you, those who disbelieve say to those who believe, should we feed one whom, if Allah had willed, He would have fed? You are not but in clear error. And they say, when is this promise, if you should be truthful? They do not await except one blast, which will seize them while they are disputing, and they will not be able to give any instruction, nor to their people can they return. And the horn will be blown, and at once from the graves to their Lord they will be hastened. They will say, O woe to us, who has raised us up from our sleeping place. The reply will be, this is what the most merciful had promised, and the messengers told the truth. It will not be but one blast, and at once they will be brought before us. So today no soul will be wronged at all, and you will not be recompensed except for what you used to do. Indeed, the companions of paradise that day will be amused in joyful occupation, they and their spouses in shade, reclining on adorned couches. For them therein is fruit, and for them is whatever they request or wish, and peace, a word from merciful Lord. Then he will say, but stand apart today, you criminals. Did I not enjoin upon you, O children of Adam, that you not worship Satan, for indeed he is to you a clear enemy. وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم ولقد أزل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وَظَلَّلْنَاهَا لَهُمْ فَمِنْهَا رُكُوبُهُمْ وَمِنْهَا يَأْكُلُونَ وَلَهُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ وَمَشَارِبُ أَفَلَا يَشْكُرُونَ وَاتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ آلِهَةً لَعَلَّهُمْ يُنصَرُونَ لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم ير الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقا قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأحزر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون. And that you worship only me. This is a straight path. And he had already led astray from among you much of creation. So did you not use reason? This is the hellfire which you were promised. Enter to burn therein today for what you used to deny. That day we will seal over their mouths, and their hands will speak to us, and their feet will testify about what they used to earn. And if we willed, we could have obliterated their eyes, and they would raise to find the path, and how could they see? And if we willed, we could have deformed them, paralyzing them in their places, so they would not be able to proceed, nor could they return. And he to whom we grant long life, we reverse in creation. So will they not understand? And we did not give Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam knowledge of poetry, nor is it befitting for him. It is not but a message and a clear Quran, to warn whoever is alive and justify the word against the disbelievers. Do they not see that we have created for them from what our hands have made, grazing livestock, and then they are their owners? And we have tamed them for them, so some of them they ride, and some of them they eat. And for them therein are other benefits and drinks. So will they not be grateful? but they have taken besides Allah false deities that perhaps that would be helped. They are not able to help them, and they themselves are for them soldiers in attendance. So let not their speech grieve you. Indeed, we know what they conceal and what they declare. Does man consider that we created him from a mere sperm drop? Then at once he is a clear adversary, and he presents for us an example and forget his own creation. He says, who will give life to bones while they are disintegrated? Say, he will give them life who produced them the first time, and he is of all creation knowing. It is he who made for you from the green tea fire, and then from it you ignite. Is not he who created the heavens and the earth able to create the likes of them? Yes, it is so, and he is the knowing creator. His command is only when he intends a thing that he says to it, be a, and it is. So exalted is he in whose hand is the realm of all things, and to him you will be returned. Sadaqallahul Azim. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to recite Surah Ar-Rahman with its English translation. Before translation, let me give you some details about Surah Ar-Rahman. Surah Ar-Rahman is the 55th Surah of Quran Pak. It is having total of 3 ruku, 78 verses and 352 words. It is a Madani Surah. Thematically, Ar-Rahman can be divided into roughly 3 units. From verse 1 to 30, expound upon natural display of Allah's creative power and mercy in showering those who inhabit the earth with blessing. From verse 31 to 45, describe the final judgment and the terrible punishment that will be inflicted upon sinners. And from 46 to 78, by contrast, detail the delights that await the pious in paradise. Let's move towards the recitation and its English translation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ar-Rahman 'allama al-Qur'an, khalaqal insan, 'allamahu al-bayan. Ash-shamsu wal-qamaru bihusban, wan-najmu wash-shajaru yasjudan. Was-samaa'a rafa'aha wa waza'al mizan, alla taghaw fil mizan. Wa aqimul wazna bil qisti wa la tuqsirul mizan. Wal arza wazra'aha lil anam, fiha فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجن من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, the most compassionate, who taught the Quran and created humanity and taught them speech. The sun and the moon travel with precision. The stars and the trees bow down in submission. As for the sky, He raised it high and set the balance of justice, so that you do not defraud the scales. Weigh with justice and do not give short measures. He laid out the earth for all beings. In it are fruit, palm trees with date stalks, and grain with husks, and aromatic plants. Then which of your Lord's favor will you, human and jinn, both deny? He created humankind from sounding clay like pottery, and created jinn from a smokeless flame of fire. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? He is Lord of 2 east and 2 west. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? He merges the 2 bodies of fresh and salt water, yet between them is a barrier they never cross. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Out of both waters come forth pearls and coral. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? To Him belong the ship with raised sail, sailing through the seas like mountains. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Every being on earth is bound to perish. Only your Lord Himself, full of majesty and honor, will remain forever. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? All those in the heavens and the earth are dependent on Him. Day in and day out, He has something to bring about. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny?
سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ذواتا أفنان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان تجريان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ومن دونهما جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مدهامتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان نضاختان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما فاكهة ونخل ورمان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن خيرات حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان حور مقصورات في الخيام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام.
We will soon attend to you for judgment, O two multitudes of jinn and humans. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? O assembly of jinn and humans, if you can penetrate beyond the realm of heavens and the earth, then do so. But you cannot do that without our authority. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Flames of fire and molten copper will be sent against you, and you will not be able to defend one another. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? How horrible will it be when the heavens will split apart, becoming rose red like burnt oil. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? On that day there will be no need for any human or jinn to be asked about their sins. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? The wicked will be recognized by their appearance, then will be seized by their forelocks and feet. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? They will be told, this is the hell which the wicked denied. They will alternate between its flame and scalding water. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? And whoever is in awe of standing before their Lord will have 2 gardens. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Both will be with lush branches. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In each garden will be 2 flowing springs. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In each will be 2 types of every fruit. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Those believers will recline on furnishings lined with rich brocade, and the fruit of both gardens will hang within reach. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In both gardens will be maidens of modest gaze, who no human or jinn has ever touched before. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Those maidens will be as elegant as rubies and coral. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Is there any reward for goodness except goodness? Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? And below these two gardens will be two others. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? Both will be dark green. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In each will be two gushing springs. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In both will be fruit, palm trees, and pomegranates. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? In all gardens will be noble, pleasant maids. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? They will be maidens with gorgeous eyes, reserved in pavilions. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny? No human or jinn has ever touched these two maidens before. Then which of your Lord's favor will you both deny?